That means, for instance, you are that brother I'm talking about. You have 6 cars. Unfortunately, you are one of those people who live for everybody to say, ah, you be Baba. And meanwhile, you can't afford those cars. Some of them are on lease. And because you can't even afford them, you don't have insurance on 4 of them. The only 2 you drive every day are the one you have insurance on. And everybody say, uncle, why don't you give Jonathan your little car to drive? And you're like, no, I can't give it to Jonathan. But you don't want to tell them your business. And they are judging you. Say, man, that uncle is mean. That's his cousin. He made him catch the boss. But God knows. Are you following me?
Yes.
He said, if your heart condemn you, God is greater than your heart. God knows that in your heart, you want to give Jonathan that car to drive. But one, Jonathan cannot afford to pay the insurance. He just got here. His insurance might be $250 every month. And God has been dealing with you to get rid of some of those cars, but you haven't gotten rid of it yet. But you cannot afford to give it to a guy who cannot pay the insurance, and you cannot pay the insurance. That's why you are not giving it to him. If you can, you will. Or that will make you feel guilty for not helping Jonathan. You feel guilty too. But the Bible says, God sees your heart. He said, even if your heart condemns you, God is greater than your heart. Are you following me?
Yes.
They see you dress nicely. They don't know you know where to get clothes on clearance. And you put $20 or $5 in the offering. And the pastor comes and start cursing those of you. Even though you can afford to give us $100 every week, you're only putting $20. The Bible says, sometimes your heart is, say, man, maybe I should do more. But the fact is that you can't do more right now. But God knows your heart. Are you with me?
Yes,
Pastor. So God is like, let them say what they want to say. You are dealing with me. I seize your heart. I'm not condemning you, and don't let your heart condemn you.
Amen.
Remember, I gave you an example once here. I said, let's assume I left for work. My wife said, Pastor like beans. I'm going to cook some beans for Pastor. And she was cooking the beans. She went to the basement, was ironing clothes, and forgot that the beans was cooking upstairs. And I pulled up to the front of my house, and the fire alarm was going on. And by the time I came into the room, the whole house was smoke-filled. And she was running upstairs at the same time. And I'm like, girl, I went to work to make money for this family, and you want to burn down my house. Remember what I said? I said in America, it's our house. But because she's guilty now, it become my house. And she said, I'm sorry. I was trying to make some beans for you, and I forgot. And that's why the alarm went off. I said, man, did I beg you for beans? Did I ask you to cook me beans? Now the house is smoke-filled and it's stinking. I condemn her. Her heart condemns her. Who even sent me on this job? She started thinking the last few times she has cooked for me, I said maybe the food wasn't good, or I didn't eat it. She started feeling guilty. But the Bible is saying, even when that happens, God sees her heart.
Yes.
God